Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be the first video of the family series that I'm doing. I thought it would be a really fun idea to use their specific makeup that they already have and kind of show them, if they don't already know, how to use what they have already so that you don't have to go out and buy super expensive stuff. You can just use what you have. You just might not be using it correctly. So this is going to be the first one in case you didn't realize, but you might not have because I have a full face of makeup on and she doesn't. But this is my twin. This is Susie Pepper. And this is her son Jack, my nephew. He's probably going to be in and out of the video the whole time because he's really interested in what's going on right now. So I hope you enjoy and stay tuned. Okay, so we're going to start off with some primer. She doesn't have any primer. Nope. So that is one thing I would suggest using. If you have a pretty normal face, then you probably don't really need it. If it's really dry, then I would suggest getting a primer. Same thing if it's really oily, I would get a primer and just do the opposite type to kind of counteract whatever type of skin you have. So Susie has a NYC BB cream. She also has Maybelline Liquid Mousse. So we're just going to, we're just going to kind of mix both. I'm a fan of mixing. So we're just going to do a little pump on the back of my hand. Whoa. Time to clean these. So a little pump of that one. And a little pump of the other one. Kind of mixes the colors together a little bit. We'll see how well it matches. She also has some Real Techniques brushes. The reason she has this is because I suggested that she has them. So this, I'm going to use the buffing brush. You can see here, I'm just going to mix it together and apply it to her face really easy. I'm going to go all the way down her neck. This color isn't quite right for her. She should probably fix that. Or she should just go get a spray tan. And I'm really buffing it in. These brushes hold a lot of product, so you don't need a ton. She just told me that she usually uses 3 times as much product as I just put on my hand. Product first impression. This NYC BB cream is extremely liquidy. I like other BB creams a lot better. They're a little bit more creamy. This is really liquidy, so not my favorite. Okay, now we're done with that. So she does have a concealer, so I'm going to use a little bit under her eyes, and I'm also going to use it as a highlight for just under her cheeks. So what she has is this Light Bright from Hard Candy. It's number 504, so it's fair. It's quite bright, so I'm not going to use a ton because it'll do the job. So just going to do an upside down triangle underneath the eyes. Alright, so I'm using this Stamp Beauty Blendy, and I'm just going to use this because it will soak up a little bit of the product so it doesn't look super cakey. Okay, so my first impression of Light Bright. I don't really care for it. It dried really fast, so it was hard to spread out, but it definitely was light. So if you're going to use this, make sure you start blending it right away, otherwise it's going to be difficult to blend. And I definitely think that it was easiest with this Stamp Beauty sponge to kind of get that liquidy consistency back. Alright, onward, we're going to set everything that she has. We don't want her to have any liquid foundation without setting first. I'm just going to take this big fluffy brush from EcoTools, swirl it around on the pan, and then just dab it. Just dab it where she had the highlighter. We did just spend a lot of time dabbing this highlighter on, so we don't want to really take away from that by brushing and streaking over it. So I'm just going to lightly pat on all the places where we put the highlighter. Then with the rest of her face, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild. It's a bronzer, but it's really light, so I'm just going to use it all over her face, and it'll warm up her skin anyway, so yeah, let's see how that looks. Next I'm going to do a bronzer, and I'm going to switch out my brushes. She has another Wet n Wild product. It's called Bikini Contest, number 740. It looks like this, if you can see. see it. And I'm gonna give her a nice contour. This is kind of an extra step that you definitely don't need to do, but I like to do it because it adds a lot more dimension to your face. So I'm taking one of these really small brushes and trace a nice line on her nose. Now for some blush. What do you got for blush?
Ooh, it's back to the thing.
She really likes the brand Wet n Wild. So we have another Wet n Wild product. It's called Heather Silk. It's number 832. I'm just gonna dab one side of the brush in it, like so. And then tap it off the extra, and then use that to gently swatch her cheek. And now let's move on to the eyebrows. Susie told me that with every child she has, her eyebrows seem to get lighter and lighter. So I don't know if that's true for other mothers, but comment down below and let me know if that's the same for you. It'll make her feel a lot better if she knows that her eyebrows are disappearing, which normally. So she has this dark brown, I think it's espresso. It's from CoverGirl. It's a Perfect Point Plus eyeliner brush. We're not twins at all. But it's an eyeliner brush. Oh my god! Let's try it. Okay, so her eyebrows are done. Now she only has a select few eyeshadows, so we're gonna work with what we have. Which is the whole point of this video, is to use what you already have in your own stash. But for now, we're gonna use what she has. So she has like a copper, she has a bright white kind of one, a purple, and another deep copper. So, I don't know what we're gonna do with that. She has this CoverGirl, it's called French Vanilla. It's a shiny one. I hate using the guys that they come with. I hate it. I just think they're stupid and they don't work. So I'm just gonna take this brush, I'm gonna swirl it around in the pan here, and I'm gonna put it all over her eye as a base. I keep the same brush, and I'm going to use this mink color. It's also from CoverGirl. You can see, maybe see it here. And I'm gonna do it just in the crease. I have a couple of these in my own collection, but I love them. They're the L'Oreal Infallible colors. This one is so awesome. It is called Glistening Garnet. And Garnet? This one I'm gonna try and do in just the crease and on the corner of her eye. Right now I'm gonna move on to some eyeliner. She has the same stuff that I have, L'Oreal Black Gel Eyeliner. I'm gonna take a little bit of a chunk and I'm gonna pat it in the cover of it to kind of get a flat line on the brush. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna start in the middle of her eye to the corner of her eye, and then I'm gonna fill into the inside tear duct. Okay, so we finished applying, I'm gonna stand back here because I don't think the camera shot's very large. So now we're gonna use some mascara, and what she has for mascara, I think, is a CoverGirl. CoverGirl, and this is the tiniest writing ever. Black. I've never tried this one before, but it's in the blue bottle, so I'm gonna go ahead and let her do it because she's super fussy with who applies her mascara, so I'm gonna let her do it.
Also, because you cooked me the last time.
She's just super fussy. Okay, now the last but not least is always your lips. Don't forget your lips, really important. It is the Bobbi Brown lipstick in the color Sand Wash Pink. This color was used by Kate Middleton on her wedding day. So if it's good enough for her, it's good enough for me. So typically I would line it first with a lip liner, but this is beautiful and she doesn't have one, so we're not going to use one. So we're just going to apply this and then we'll be good to go. She is complete. So as you see, she looks awesome, and this is all using her own stuff. Nothing that I brought myself, rather just all completely from her own stash. So it goes to show you, even if you have drugstore makeup at home, you can still use it and look just as good as if you have really expensive stuff. And honestly, sometimes I like the drugstore better. Anyways, so this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching, and look for the next one. It will be up soon for the next sister. I don't know which one it will be yet, but one of them will be getting it. So thanks again and enjoy. Subscribe, please, and we'll see you later. That I'm going to be doing.
Pretty accurate.
I was really interested in what's going on. But I'm going to use all of my...
What's good tonight?
Shh, just a second,
Oh,
Jackie.
Susie.
I know, it's
How you look like...
Shut your mouths. That should go on really loud. Okay, here we go.
Can't tell, I'm pretty cheesy.
Susie needs a dye job too. Bluffy, bluffy brush. I'm just gonna go out like this. Alright, look out and close. Well, now that I have a layer of spit all over my face as well. Why is this dry so fast? God, this hair! Open it up. No, none of this hair is fake, just so you know. Even if you have drugstore products.
Shitty makeup.
Shitty makeup. Can't say shit.